the biscuits, and then at least an hour turning them all in, and it's just, oh my god, what a way to be, man.
Are you trying to save up for housing or something?
I just want money. Technically, a house. I'm at enough for a medium. I don't know if I'm going to go for a medium, but
I theoretically have enough for a small, but it would burn pretty much all of my money. And I probably will never bother to buy one because I don't want to have to log in every 40 days or whatever.
well, if you just have to log in on the launch day of Endwalker or whenever the serving goes live, the housing serving, what the frick, servers for housing go live, then it'll be a whole new set of wards. You just have to get the one that's not lottery based, and there you go.
My
So,
main concern is that like the moment I buy a house will be the time that I immediately stop playing Final Fantasy and I just waste all my money and then lose my house.
I think you get money back for whoever buys it.
Is that true?
You get. I thought. Well, like obviously you can sell your house and get money. So if it destroys it for you, you're gonna get something back.
Maybe I will then.
I don't know if you get it all back if it auto deletes, but you might. Although if you make a rush for housing on the same day when it goes live, and we go to the same ward and we're in front of the same house, you're giving it to me. That's my only
This
request.
chair.
We're on different
this.
servers, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
I'm on Siren. You're on Gilgamesh.
Did you know that other servers beside Gilgamesh exist? Isn't that weird?
Why'd you have to tell him?
I actually used to be on a completely different data center and I transferred to play with a friend who quit the week after I transferred.
That sounds like this game. Yeah.
All right.
What is this party composition?
Don't worry about it.
Black mage, 2 white mages, a botanist, and a paladin. Let's go.
Botanists are just reapers that haven't like started DPSing yet.
They haven't had their origin story yet.
Yeah.
Someone has to like kill their parents or burn their village down or something.
The hero's journey has yet to begin.
I was gonna make a joke. If Reaper was out, I'd switch to my Reaper set and just be like, "Oh yeah, my parents just died. Transformation complete. One day."
Like when people send a super chat that's like, "Hey, my parents just died. Let's go."
Let's go. My dog has cancer. Let's go. Also, I think is it Koa? I think we're getting some back. Oh my god, I'm hearing my voice talking. It's throwing me off.
Yeah, we're getting some echo from Koa.
Alright, my bad.
Discord has a really good sound. What you call it? Filter.
It's really good until it's not. Like
I'm usually on voice activation.
that is what I am as well, but like for some reason some people's mics just like it does not work for them and I've never quite understood why.
It's because they don't have an expensive streamer mic with a fancy pop filter and or something.
Do you have like a streamer setup, Mary?
I have a Yeti, if that's what you mean.
That's not bad. I was just curious, like, do you stream stuff other than our...
Not right now, but I would if people were actually interested. I art, so I mean, I'm sure that if I just started streaming myself drawing, people would be... You know, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, artist Twitches are pretty fun, so...
I just have to make sure I'm not drawing anything with too much booba in it.
No, you got the opposite. That's not what people show up for. What are you talking about?
Most of what I do are things like that little emote that I drew yesterday. That's like 90% of what I do. I don't know, I'm just sitting there thinking, dealing with other people's memes, and I'm like, you know what was a good meme? Queen.
So
this off?
if I get the Crypt Lurker weapon, there's a way to upgrade it. Oh yeah, you get the.
Yeah, you can just
right?
buy the stuff now with the coins.
Okay, so that'd be a
Thank you, Lena.
530 weapon, which is probably better than a 520 crafted weapon, almost certainly. Aren't relics bis? I thought I heard relics are bis at like 515 or something when you can like choose
Relics
the
are
step.
relics are bis only in their final stage.
Oh, okay.
Like
might have-
they might be better. Like I'm not certain how the math works. Like a 515 versus a 520. I assume a 520 is still better, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they might have been talking about ultimates or like sync down content.
Yeah, I think the 515 are bis for ultimates. So that's what I heard.
I thought like
There's
the
two
Epic
of
of
you.
Alexander synced you down to like 480. But is
I
it just
did
like
okay.
sync really well or something?
Just, didn't add the logos or
Yeah, I
anything.
think it's just the way the stats work on the relic weapons, and there's no melds. It makes it better. I don't really understand the math. That's just.
I mean, if you already have a 535 relic weapon, you have to do all of the quests again to get a 515 for the same class. You
There
don't
are
have to
like 2
repeat
quests
a
you
lot
don't
of
have to
them.
do anymore.
But you have to do all of the normal quests again.
You.
Let's not do the Epic of Alexander.
Well, I think. Yeah. By the time the next expansion comes out, I don't think it's gonna matter.
I think UCub or Uwu, we have the best chance of getting anywhere.
Yeah, I would definitely do UCOB, which is a ridiculous sounding name when you read the abbreviation. But
When you read the abbreviation for Uwu, it doesn't make Uwu. We just say that so we can say Uwu.
Ultimate weapon, ultimate? What do you mean?
It's not though.
It is now.
It is now that this entire game full of weebs took it.
What? I mean, you could literally just say it's the ultimate weapon, ultimate.
I don't have much room to complain. Starting today, I'm technically a PNG tuber because I have a PNG of Mary up on my stream this time. So I guess I'm a super weeb.
I wish I could leave your stream open. I probably could. I would have to pause it, I guess. I don't really want
Yeah,
it.
well, you might screw up your connection. I wouldn't want it.
Yeah.
It really does only exist for posterity's sake. Although I suppose I could find some clips of us doing dumb things. There's always a couple moments.
Yeah, clips are the meta of YouTube right now. You got to get your clip channel going.
You can't. Oh, you create content, but that's like a whole 10 minutes of content. I need somebody to clip the funny part for me, so I don't have to actually watch your video.
Exactly. And then they watch the video anyway, or they show up to the next stream. I don't know how it works, but apparently it fucking works.
And then like now the clippers are doing face reveals.
The clippers are more popular than the people they clip. I don't know if it's that case, but they're pretty popular.
Depending on who they're clipping, I'd say
Yeah.
occasionally yes. I see that Ezreal is getting their paladin ready for Endwalker.
Oh man, I can't I want to level paladin and warrior so badly, but warrior's so fucking boring before inner release, and I just
yeah, I was leveling Paladin, and then I got to like that period of time where you just have to do Zamael Darkhold over and over and over and over. It's like, no, thank you.
So like, there's always an option of just swapping and doing either Palace of the Dead until you hit like 61, and then Heaven on High instead of dungeons. Like those are always going to be decently efficient. But I do those enough. Like I think I've run Heaven on High almost 1,000 times, and I haven't even been playing this game that long. But I was also trying to mess around for the lone hero thing for a while. But like I'm at the point where I'm actually busy in real life, so spending my time farming in a game is just like, I don't have time to be doing this. I say as I'm currently trying to get all the achievements for Tales of Arise, but I count that different.
I'm kind of with you though. If I'm not like having fun doing the grind, then I just stop the grind. Like it's not worth it. At least for me. Some people like get a lot of satisfaction out of just like completing checkboxes, and like more power to them.
I gotta get something out of it. Like the relic grind, I think is awesome. You get a really flat. Well, in some cases, you get a really flashy relic, and then right now it's also functionally good too. Not gonna lie, there are some, especially in Shadowbringers, I just think look terrible. I was
I go
looking.
back. I go back and forth on some of them. Like some of them, I don't know. The last step has some real stinky ones. I don't know.
Yeah, I was looking at. I think it was the Bard one. I was so
Yeah,
on
be
board for
chillin'.
I think the first 3 versions. Same with
Big
Gunbreaker,
chillin'.
honestly. Like, it's so good, and then you see the last one, you're like, oh, why would you do that?
I literally stopped playing Monk because I hated the relic.
Uh-oh.
Wait, you get Tonfa, don't you? That's pretty badass.
Yeah, but the second step are just like glow sticks. It looks ridiculous. And the Monk last step is really rough. Are we just waiting on Greg to finish the Alliance raid?
Yep, sorry, I'm on the last boss. It's half health, but our group is missing a lot of damage.
I hate it when that happens.
Just carry them.
I came into it already being a pretty big fan of Nier, but like, holy shit, are these Alliance raids good?
Yeah, the raids are great. The story was mediocre, but the raids are really fun.
Yeah, I mean, like, and again, I already really liked Nier, but I still, like,
Minions.
I got the big beats. Like, I think the second one that you unlock, I thought that one was okay. I was interested, but then I just got bored again and started skipping. But man, every second I'm in there, oh, it's so good. The final boss of the last one,
That's right, they do Dragon Guard stuff in there too.
yeah, dude, oh, like,
Shit is sick.
The music is really god tier.
But I'm not like an
and I love
old
the
Nier
fact that they
fan or
didn't like
anything, so I
just pigeonhole themselves to only Automata, which was
understand.
like, I was worried they were going to. Like, I remember years ago when I was still like on the fence about Final Fantasy, I was looking into it, like they're doing crossover for their raids. What the fuck? And I was like, oh, this is just a cash grab. You know, coming in and actually playing it, it's so good.
The content is good. I still would actually have I would prefer it to have never existed and have it be entirely original instead. But like, I'll take what I can get.
I'm not sure. Like, did they already say they're doing another crossover for next year's?
No, it's all original. So the Alliance raid is all based on the 12 for
Oh.
Endwalker, and the 8-man is all based on something Asian. So it's all original.
Really?
Captain
what-
Crunch is Oops All Asians.
Yeah.
Hey, we've still got like 4 we've never met. Like we got Asians to burn.
Specifically Fan Daniel. Boy, I'm gonna punch that guy in the face so many times.
What do you guys think of Van Daniel? Good villain or dumb?
I mean, I
like,
hate him, but he hasn't even shown up for more than like 5 seconds.
Do you hate him in a good way, or do you hate him as in like he is a bad character? I wish they had written something different.
He's
He's literally put up next to Xenos in every scene. He was like the best villain they've ever made. So it's like, I don't know.
L'Oreal.
No, or Xenos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like they put him. So they put him in. Fuck, what's his name's body? Dick Asahi's body, which I think was really good. Like taking Asahi's voice actor and that character and meshing it with with Van Daniel, I think was, I don't know, it's intriguing at least. At the end of the day, he's a pretty quintessential, like, I just want the world to burn bad guy, you know?
No, putting him in Asahi's body was the smart move because it makes you hate him before he's even opened his mouth. Like, oh, I don't know about this guy. He's got real bad taste in bodies.
I'm glad to hear somebody else loves Xenos. I love Xenos. He's such the villain I love.
Yeah, see, like, you know, when they give those little polls, like, what was your favorite expansion? I always say Stormblood, just because of Xenos and a couple other things. Like, in the Tsukuyomi fight, during the intermission, when she's basically trying to kill herself, and then Gosetsu's like, no.
Listen to
you can't."
these,
I was
you
like,
know
I
what?
had to stop, like, oh no. I teared up mid-fight.
The Yotsuyu, intermission phase is one of my favorite parts of any trial ever. It's like boring gameplay, but man, the fact that it's like an internal character's story beat as a mechanic is really cool.
Yeah, it was so well done. Like I think I'm blessed for not having like played Stormblood live, because obviously if you do those things on Extreme or whatever, you get different opinions because you had to like experience the fight in different ways. But only doing them as like part of the story, really just like, oh, I love him so much. Shinryu is also badass.
Man,
I understand that when Shinryu came out, he was a really hard normal fight.
didn't know I
Nowadays,
joined
he's
a-
pretty damn easy.
a raid full of bad opinions.
I don't know if anyone was here
Listen
for
to
that.
these
Can confirm
people.
or deny that.
Yeah, when it was brand new, like I think Shinryu was the like final boss of the original
Soon
expansion.
Yeah,
TM.
he's the 4.0 trial.
Yeah, like just doing it on normal, like when you're like as everyone's playing through the story for the first time and people are trying to clear it, it was decently tough for like a normal mode fight.
Well, I started playing, I think, at 5.1. So like by then, like pretty much no trials were hard until like the Warrior of Light. It was like the first actually hard trial I had to deal with.
I was right calling these guys babies. I don't know if any of them have actually played the game. So now I'm kind of curious, how many of you guys just joined because you heard of hit MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, now with free trial all the way up through level 60, including award-winning expansion Heavensward?
I've been playing since a little bit of the ways through Heavensward when it was original, so
I started playing in late Stormblood, I guess. I think like 5 or 4.4 or 4.5.
Sorry,
hop-
I'm not sorry.
I hopped on like the free trial at like the end of Heavensward, and then played for like a week, and then bailed, and then to come back for a long time, just because I was really, really, really bored with World of Warcraft.
Okay, I guess I am the old timer.
Yeah, I mean, I gave the game a shot 2 times before. One was probably either late Stormblood or right after Shadowbringers or something. I don't really know. I tried Arcanist, didn't sink in. The next time was right before they culled all of the ARR stuff, but I only made it to like level 40 or 50 anyways, and I gave up because that was like 5.3, I think, whenever they did that. And then the beginning of May, I think, was this most recent attempt, and it stuck really hard. Spent all of summer break just playing.
I've been here since 2.0.
Wow.
Hmm.
Is it an experience you would recommend? If I had a time machine, I could go back and choose to just change what I did for that part of my life and start playing 2.0. Would you recommend it?
No.
I figure.
The game, the
Yeah,
game
'cause
wasn't
WoW was
good
still
until
good.
Heavensward.
Yeah, WoW was still good back then.
Yeah, like that was during Legion, I think, so it would be a
Yeah,
hard
Legion was
sell.
really good.
Or what was it? No, I think Stormblood. Oh, wait. Well, the game, it's weird because Final Fantasy got good around the time that WoW was also good. So it was like,
I thought 2.0 was like Mists of Pandaria.
yeah, it was a long time ago. So it was actually bad. And then WoD was during Heavensward, which is why a lot of people say, oh, yeah, I started playing in Heavensward because, well, first shit the bed real hard. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Where is everybody?
Yeah, I like BFA
where
would have
you
been another
going?
great time to swap over. I don't know why. Well, I had so many other things I was doing. I just wasn't ready to jump into an MMO. I guess that would have been the launch of BFA was the end of Stormblood, I think.
Where are we waiting on right now? Is it just Ez?
yeah. Sorry, I'm about to wrap up a Faith, like one of the long ones, so I just need like 2 more seconds.
So who's nervous about this fight? Because I got to icicles before I stopped the video and said, "Oh fuck."
I'm reasonably confident in this one for up. Like, I think our mission for today is to get up to statues. I think we could get further, but we may not. I'm not really sure how long the Titan phase is going to take to clean up.
Yeah.
I think the Shiva phase, like, if we just do, like, if we just follow the algorithm from the Junebub video, I think Shiva part is really easy looking. But you know, I said that about E11S too. So, and E10S. I'm very bad at judging difficulties of fights.
Well, yeah, but I hear this one's not as hard as Shiva, so
I tried
Yeah,
this one night right before I started looking for a static group and found you guys, and my friend invited me in for just like a drunk E12S night, and well, Shiva part honestly wasn't mechanically that difficult. It took us like maybe 2 wipes to understand it perfectly. It was just more like a gear check. It was a lot of damage going out.
Yeah, there's a lot of raid wise in this one too. Like a lot.
I'm glad
So-
somebody got their relic recently.
Yeah.
My poor little mage HP pool.
We've got Echo on our side, right? Is Echo on for this?
Yeah.
That goes
Okay.
on.
I didn't know if they like kept the
Here
last
goes.
fight Echoless or something.
Pure.
Alright, let me look at my marker placements that I need to do.
Load. Oh,
Damn.
look at them
I paid
fingies.
really close attention to this whole storyline until it got to the last 4 because I had to rush through it. So I really don't know what's going on, and I feel bad.
Metron has absorbed Gaia and is attempting to erase her memories, but it. And they're like creating a new universe or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Ascian bullshit.
Yeah.
Ascian's gonna Ascian.
Eden will become a utopia,
Damn. Yeah.
one that we may share for all
Freaking
eternity.
great boobs.
She's still in there,
Shit's pretty.
somewhere.
His music is great.
I won't give up on our future, Gaia. No matter what.
Hmm. There we go.
Yeah, you can definitely tell, like, with this one, they really, I don't know, to me it feels like they stepped up everything in presentation. I can't wait for Endwalker.
Mm-hmm.
Really hope I'm placing these markers right, because if they're not right, we're gonna be having a rough time during the Lions.
Getting the lions.
Yeah. I think I did fuck this up somehow, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty much.
Lena's
clueless
got a
on
new
why
outfit.
I was trying to
Oh,
watch it,
sweet.
and it just got wild, and it was I'll save that for next time.
Okay, and then
A little helmet.
there.
Little bucket boy. Look at you. I think that they like make a like, fitting your ears into the little ear thing would be really rough if you're not quite the right size. Oh, I need to check this. What kind of cut does he have? I think he's got okay, so it's braided on the sides. And then
Good enough.
interesting.
Alright,
Alright.
only thing we need to do to set up, we don't need any clocks during this phase as far as I'm aware. So the only thing we need to just set up is 2 light parties, one of which is going to be north/west, and the other of which is going to be south/east. So go ahead and set up light parties, move your character physically east and west. And the
Hmm.
main tank should be north
Yeah, I
for
guess
the
I'm
start of the
understanding.
fight.
Hey, I need to know, did you understand the tank buster? Because it said, like, it's going to be 1 hit that you want to probably invuln or major CD. Or they said 1 tank should always invuln it, then the second tank takes a
Oh my
hit,
God.
but then the first tank takes it back?
Yeah, I think it's you voke, then I voke back. But yeah, I'll need to see it because I think it's similar to the one with Titan. But
Yeah,
I'm
we
sure
have so
you
many
probably
dances.
invuln the one with Titan, right?
I've never done Titan.
Oh, you never did Titan? Okay, but yeah,
Good.
it's like you voke and then I voke back, but I just need to figure out the timing.
Yeah, okay. Ideally, will I always be south and you always be north group then for light parties? Or?
I would say no, just keep the light parts the same. I would say, and I'll just try to tank it the entire time.
All right.
Okay.
Alright. I have a question before we start this. For callouts for the primal memories for Ifrit, Titan, Ramu, and Leviathan. Is it okay if I call them Fire, Water, Air, and Lightning instead? Because they're much shorter and easier to say.
Yeah,
Do you guys know which one is which, or do I need to stick to primal names?
I mean, you
I
could.
demand you use their proper names.
Okay, I'll do my best.
No,
I
it's
think-
fine. It's
I
really
think you can like I think you just say
Three,
those
there it
one
is again.
syllables like tight or or levy or you know.
We'll see what I do in the heat of the moment.
No, that's not gonna work because she's got about like 30.
So many tits. Okay, so do we have anything we want to talk about, or do we pull?
Yeah, tit ram gar lev.
All right,
Baby.
do this.
That's
Hit
just,
ram.
yeah. I feel like I already forgot the video I just watched.
So the first thing is going to be a heavy-hitting raid wide. We'll wildly over-mitigate at this pull and see how it goes. Immediately after that is she is going to junction either Titan or Shiva. If it is Titan, we are stacking in our light parties for various mechanics for the next 2 mechanics. If it is Shiva, we are spreading.
Joined as one, never to be parted, unbound by past or future in this
Wildly over-mitigate. See how it goes. Yeah, okay. Wild over-mitigation. Next she is going to junction Apprentice. Okay, get ready for stack mechanics in your light parties. Out, and then stack with your light party. Alright, good start.
Oh, I was on the wrong side.
So this
Wait, okay.
is water lightning. Sorry, water air. Stack.
Oh, we stack after that goes out.
Yeah.
So it's the punch, then
Then stack on healer. Let's go ahead and mark up the healers just so that way you guys know where to stack. So I will be I'm in the south. So
There's a
2,
thunderclap proc.
1.
joined as one,
Understandable. Have a nice day.
All right. Bye.
unbound by past or future
Look.
in this single perfect
it was still there. Hi, Loki.
So for the when you say out, is it for that one? Was it basically just moved to the left all the way? It basically moved from one marker to the other. And it seemed like that was safe.
Yeah,
or-
so for Rapturous Reach, it is a left-right cleave that is based on her glowing hand, but it is wider than 180 degrees. It's closer to about 210 degrees. So you basically move to the intercardinal on the safe point. We do not have enough markers.
That's why they call
to
him
mark
Mr.
the
Fahrenheit.
intercardinals.
Okay.
You just go to the other intercardinal and you stack up on the person if it's Titan, or spread out if it is Shiva.
Oh.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
And wait, which group is north and which group is south? Like, are we doing the same of those?
Yes, so it is the same logic as the Shiva fight, where west and south are one group, and south and east are one group, and north and west are the other group. So, C in 4 and B in 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think
That was what we had in Shiva, right?
sounds right.
It's been like 2 weeks since we did Shiva.
Yeah. So east, south, and northwest.
It's good that this one
That's
I
why
can
I
just do
have
my
the
full opener
intercardinals
without having to think
kind
too
of
hard.
on the north side for the west, and the south side for the.
So Leviathan was splooshed straight through.
Right. I refuse to
removes
mitigate. My opener's more important.
around.
Yeah, let's under mitigate this one and see how it goes.
joined as one, never to be parted, unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Oops. Oh.
We'll probably do a little less mitigation that time, next time, but that's pretty good.
We shall hear your memories crumble.
So
Titan
Titan
again.
is going to be stack ups twice, basically. Get ready for light parties. This safe side in light parties. Stack. Stack. Lightning wind.
Out in inner cardinals.
Stack. Good job. Tank Buster.
Oh, okay.
F in chat.
Oh.
Oh, did you vote there?
Well, I did earlier.
Raid wide.
Ow.
During the cast?
Yeah, during the cast.
Okay.
Did you vote during the cast?
No.
Hmm.
Okay, time for Shiva. We haven't talked about it, but if you remember the video, do your best.
Something about split. Okay, big.
Ready for raid wide.
No, it's not just split. I'm standing in the wrong spot. Well, I'm done. Yeah, I would have had to teleport. Ooh. Sheesh. This one's rough.
So the goal with that
So you
tether
go
is just
to
to get
safe spot, then knockback immune. Now move out and spread from your icicle.
Do you just want to get far enough away to get dark purple?
Yeah.
Ideally, you'll want to go to the edge of the room, because if you go to the edge of the room, it's very unlikely that you will clip anybody. If everyone is at the edge of the room, it is unlikely that anyone will be clipped by another icicle, because that is possible. They do very thin line attacks.
Interesting.
Alright, so for the Shiva part, just reminding everybody, since we just saw it, so we will, at the start of Shiva, she does a raid wide, followed by turning the ground to ice, and immediately after, both healers will be marked up with a stack up marker. The party needs to slide into the only available safe spaces, such that the west-south group is always on the southernmost of the available safe spot. The northern group is on the northernmost available safe spot. We stack for that stack attack, and then immediately after we have to spread out, because every player will be targeted by a point-blank AoE centered on them. The spread is detailed in a picture in the E12S channel, but it's essentially just an algorithm of the tanks and healers go counterclockwise, and then the DPS all go clockwise.
Which, since I'm in the north
Is the
group,
floor still icy for separating for that,
so
or
I'm
will
gonna
it be
go
back?
It
towards
is.
C.
Okay.
Yeah, it is indeed separate. It is still icy. Immediately after our point-blank AoEs go off, the ice will end, and we'll be able to run around for the next part. Any questions? So the light parties are primarily north-south. So we also have the east-west as sort of a secondary priority, but in that the Shiva phase, there will only be 2 safe places, and I'm pretty sure they will always be. We will always go to the one that is northmost or southmost relative to our parties, unless they are on the direct cardinals east and west, in which case the west group goes west, east group goes east. That was a rambly sentence, but you got me.
So look east or west and then like clockwise.
That's an excellent description. Is that? Yeah, it is. You're correct. Alright.
Greg using words that a
I
small,
feel
smooth
like
brains can understand.
Eventually we should organize who's going where for like obviously the tank's gonna go in, healer go out, and then DPS who's gonna stay out, who's gonna move in.
Yeah, I
think it's-
assume Mary is our fake
Yeah.
melee, right?
Okay, I'll stay out.
3.
At least for as long as we have this comp, we can stick with that.
I was looking because I think the melee does have the least movement during Alliance, so it does work out for mercenary.
I guess I could get closer and try to melee.
Yeah, just whack him with your stick. Raid wide.
Okay, let's not mitigate this time. Yeah, that doesn't hurt too much. Okay, we're
Yeah,
done.
so these will be spreads. Reach and spread the hell out. Next will be a cast. It's water fire. So spread immediately after this.
Good enough.
Next is tank buster. Rest in peace, buddy. Oof. Alright. Let's jump.
That's where
This
I
fight,
used to think.
this fight, unfortunately, is going to be healer heavy, so good luck, Ez and me.
Mana Ward's not gonna cut it for that.
All right. So the first Titan or Shiva junction, whatever like effect that is, happens twice. Like
Correct.
once after the left or right cleave, and then once again after the first double element AOE.
Precisely.
Okay.
Any other questions? Alright. Let's get it.
It'll be easy. This is probably close enough. Easy fight for babies. 1, 2, 3.
Joined as one, never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Raid wide.
Doesn't even hurt. Shiva again.
Shiva, so these are spreads. Spread immediately after this. Or pre-spread, as the case may be. Blazing Elena. Water fire. Spread immediately after. Spread.
I think
Was that people not being topped, or was that
not
just people
spreading.
not- Okay.
We were running in the same direction, trying to spread.
For future, I'm just gonna go towards A. How's that sound? I'll just.
I'll go B.
So what happened with that tank thing? Were you alive or?
So I could survive it. I got hit for 160k. I just wasn't caught. But I need to figure out the third hit, I guess. Because how
There
much
is
did it
no-
hit you for?
I don't think there is a
I'm
third.
dropping Chan like a.
It's
Only
something.
two.
So what happened? What
Trash
did the boss
player.
do? The boss looked like it hit me first, then it wouldn't hit you. If you died, then it hit me again really hard.
It does. So the way it works is both tanks are targeted, and both of them take a hit at the same time. One is slashing, one is bludgeoning, and then a moment
There's a
later
lot of
there is
stuff going on
a
in
second
this one.
hit, one on each tank. And if you do not provoke, it will be the same element, and you will die. So you're gonna take each tank takes 2 hits no matter what. The reason you tank swap is otherwise you both just guaranteed die. Yeah.
I was trying to find where it hit me and how much for that I couldn't.
I have to put
I can
Blizzard
probably
2
invuln
back
it
in my
because,
huff, or
I have a short cooldown on mine, so it should be up hopefully for the next one.
Oh, I took.
I don't even see a next one, honestly.
I took 208,000 damage.
They
The
don't need me
next
to mitigate
one
the
is
first
pretty
one.
far away. The next
I think there's
one
plenty of time for it to come back up though.
is after statues.
Oh.
So it's a long way off.
Okay, I'll just use my invuln and hopefully it'll be up for the next one. If not,
Okay.
we'll figure it out.
So when exactly do I taunt them?
During the cast, right? Because once it's cast, you are locked to who is targeted for which. So if you switch during the cast, the second one should be swapped.
Sure.
Alright. And where would I want to stimulate? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter. You guys are swapping back immediately after, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
you can stack on north. They do not have splash damage, so you guys could just stack together if you want.
I was thinking, I want to make sure that it's really obvious who has aggro because the boss will be spinning, so I'll try to stay near the back then, which is where I am anyway.
We want the boss spinning. Doesn't Koa have positionals?
That's fair, okay.
Rolling.
Here we go. Alright. I totally know what I'm doing. Boom.
Raid wide.
Easy stuff. I might as well put it on. Alright. Now start moving.
Right, so these are stacks. Reach and stack. Stack at max melee. Fire water. You ready to stack with your light parties. Moving back. Raising.
Well,
Half in peace, Koa.
Oh, okay. I just need to be topped off, I guess.
Did you not invuln?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll invuln. Sorry. Honestly, I was just trying to see if I could survive it with normal cooldown.
that's a lot of damage.
This is Shiva. We're pretty much scuffed, but let's just go through it. Someone's gonna get the stack marker that shouldn't have it. But...
Right.
Okay. So apparently we need to mitigate that, because I was at 100%.
Why
Yeah,
did I
I
go that
died
way?
full health one time when we got here too.
Alright.
Yeah.
That one is a lot heavier than the electrical one.
Oh.
Go to safe spot, then knock back immune after
Remember which of
this...
these to switch?
Yeah, now it's fine. Now move out,
I'm doing my macros to switch.
and yeah, you're good.
I think
Is there a center
sloppy
AoE
is.
circle at that point?
Is there a what now?
Is there a AoE circle in the center as well? Or just along the edges?
I'm pretty sure there is one in the center.
9 is the yeah.
Alright, I am gonna move... It's pretty late in the fight. I'm gonna move Temperance all the way back to start of Shiva. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I'm gonna do it.
Do you want my Adel on the first raid wide or the second?
I would do second. I'm
I would do
using
second.
Troubadour on the first one.
Okay.
Looks like that ice flow is hitting for like 140, 150k.
Look at how much I've learned since we started. I actually used that button. Weehaw. Boom.
wide.
So I'll hold it for the next time I see Maleficum, assuming I remember. Smile.
Stacks. Titan stacks. Reach. Stack on intercardinal max melee. Fire lightning. Remember your cardinal team stack.
Oh, is that one Cardinals?
We just
No,
need to
I
spread the
think I was
stacks.
on the wrong side. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that was a time when the safe spots were on east and west, followed immediately by a stack. So
Yeah,
ideally,
Dunzo.
the northeast team would be on the east marker, and the
Mhm.
southwest marker people would be on the west
Oh,
marker.
there's these guys.
Okay, gotcha.
Just to refresh, group 2 has a 2 marker. Are we southwest? South
I
and
think I
west?
keep saying the wrong thing.
Yeah. So it's north and west, and it's south and east.
Sorry, I'm bad at east and west. I always think of it as left, right.
Group two
Can you
is
type that in the chat so I don't get it wrong? Write it down on like a
That
sticky
makes
note or
sense,
something and
so-
put it up on your computer.
So yeah, if that happened again, it would have been better if a lot of us ran towards B.
Basically, you should have 3 markers that are yours, right? 4 D and C, and B, A, and 1.
One of those will be a safe spot, ish.
Yeah. Alright. Sorry for getting east and west wrong. I can't.
I thought you said Weast.
Starboard, larboard.
Just call it port. God damn it.
Join as one, never to be parted, unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Fade wide. Shiva, these are spreads. Get ready to spread. Free spread if you can. Water wind. Back spread. Spread map.
Oh no! We all had the same idea.
Did I clip you, Greg?
Nope.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is the one that's
I
gonna
wasn't
break.
sure if I needed to be a hero, so I put it
We should probably jump. There's no point doing Shiva with everybody dead.
I
Yeah,
know
that's a lot of healing.
I
Well,
said-
it doesn't help. I think a bunch of people got clipped by the primal attack.
Yeah, I also meant to part of light that, and I just forgot. So, for the spreads, is there any way we could, like, I don't know. Obviously, we don't have clock positions, but, like, somewhere we can always go to be like, I don't know.
We could assign clock positions if that helps people spread.
Once we get into a pattern, like, we would always just spread to the same areas, but I think for right now, we're still trying to figure out where it's safe for everyone to spread to.
I think at least for that part, just having like 2 people in, 2 people out would help because it would also help for when we have to slide for the ice part later.
Oh, that's smart.
Just
Yeah,
so
if the
that,
tank's in
not
melee.
everyone- Yeah.
Look at these smarty smart people. So, 4 people go, what, Cardinals melee range, and 4 people go inner cards out?
Sort of. The problem is that if it's Rapturous Reach followed by Spread, we're not going to be able to, like, the people that are on the quote-unquote intercardinal outs on the dangerous side, they're not going to get anywhere close to the intercardinal on that side before the soak goes off. That's why I didn't pre-assign clocks, is because there's, like, not a
do you
lot
have
of time.
do you have the markers saved?
I do.
Okay. Do you mind if I mess with them real quick? To like.
Let me double check that they're saved. Yeah, they're saved. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I think the best way to coordinate spreads is to kind of assign like. All right. Hold on. So maybe a little farther than this, but like everyone think of like a quadrant, and then depending on where we are for the mechanics, like spread out within the quadrant according to these spots. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that does make sense.
That should give people enough room.
I mean, A and B are going to hit each other if it's like that.
I don't think it's that big. Maybe a little farther out.
A and B are probably going to hit each other, but like we can eyeball it during the moment. We don't have to be super
Yeah, like
precise.
just like relative positions using these to illustrate it, and then spread out a little farther, because like the other group is going to be almost certainly on the opposite side of the stage for most of this, right? So like they can spread out a little farther, and it's not going to mess things up.
They may not be opposite sides because when it's Rapturous Reach, we're kind of next to each other.
Yeah,
Can we,
because there would be another A, like, if you flip that over a mirror, the A's would hit each other too.
My instinct is that as long as we have 4 people vaguely in and 4 people vaguely out, we don't need to overplan this. That's my instinct, but I might be wrong.
Can we get into our light parties real quick, just so I know who to look for in my party?
Yeah.
Alright. Got it.
So like for this, I assume, like on my side, I assume me and Greg would go out.
Yeah, and
Mary
Lena and I would go out.
stay in.
I guess, yeah, we can just eyeball it, assuming that I'm not going to go out too far.
Because there's so many different patterns of where our parties are standing, depending on the various tasks, that I feel like over assigning it is just gonna like make a complicated algorithm.
There's that word again.
Yeah, as long as I know, try not to murk Koa, I'm good.
And you have, for the record, you have about, I think it's like either 1 second or 2 seconds to spread after the mechanic goes off before it snapshots. So like there's plenty of time to move. Alright, that's full.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 5, 4.
Joined as one, never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect
Yep, this voice line's not going to get old.
Wait, wait. Right, so these are stacks. Stack on inner cardinals. Fire water. Stack. Raising.
Yeah, we
Time to
definitely
say
got
goodbye.
a lot of right there on our side.
Oh.
That hurts so bad. Oh, God. Oh wait, so does it hit both of us twice?
Yes. It's both tanks twice. Raid wide. Pretty sure we're dead. Yeah. Alright.
I'm
I think
willing
just
to
jump. We need everyone alive at the start of Shiva.
should we double invuln that? I could pop everything.
I believe if you have I believe the way that a video recommended it is that one person invulns, and the healer's basically ignoring them. The other person does their 30%, and the healers just desperately try to top them off between hits.
Okay. I
Do you
will.
want to use Benediction for that?
The first hit did, like, I was at 50% damage mitigation. It hit me to like 5% HP. I can still get up more and get to like 65, maybe higher if I could put Reprisal on 2. But
I think I'm going to Benediction the person that does their invuln, because we don't have a paladin, so someone's going to go down to 1 HP, and rather than try and mash that, so I'm going to Tetragrammatron or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
That.
I'll save like an Essential Dignity and probably something else for that then too.
Okay. And Undercover, you're the one that's invulning, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna invuln it. It does way too much damage for neither of us to do it. So.
Alright, so we will mash heal Wa, and I will Benediction Gnome after the Tank Buster is done.
It's nice knowing I can get this close. Alright. Here we
I don't know, Astro, is that a 100%er?
No.
Okay. I have no idea if you even have one of those, so.
Joined as one, never to be parted, unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Raid wide.
We shall hear your memories rumble.
The spreads. Each stack an inner cardinal. That spread.
And there will be no undoing.
Lightning air. Spreads. Raising. Raid Tank Buster now. Oh, your invuln ended at the same time that I Benediction.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think I could pop it a little bit later.
are you reprising that, by the way?
I can.
I'm popping all of my CDs, so it's like 4 OG CDs. If you could put that in too, just to make it feel safer.
Yeah.
Keep time.
I'm invoking.
Memories of ice.
Mitigation. Six spots. Stack. Spread. Oh, no.
I think it's time to yeet myself.
Go mid for heals.
I
Safe spots. Either side is fine for this. Knock back.
I'm gonna do mine for you.
let's go. We can watch.
I have 2 icicles, so that's great.
We're fine. Yeah. There's more than just the 2 icicles. You gotta be top.
Great. That is technically done with Shiva.
Technically, that's Prague.
So next is Titan.
After some little what's it, I think.
Anyone have any questions, or do we pull? Alright. Pulling.
So start Shiva like right underneath, so that way I can get out in time to the right location. I also have to make sure the character's facing the right way.
Joined as one, never to be parted, unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Raid wide.
Damaging. For this. Titan stack.
Stacks. Stack. Enter card. Lightning fire. Entirely on the wrong side.
Alright, that was stack. Oops. Oh, we lived. Didn't.
Tank buster.
What happened?
Ooh. I think he should be.
Just jump. Not worth it. My fault. Just was an idiot.
Spin.
I just have to remember to start popping my OGCDs one more global early. I have to just remember when it's supposed to come out. But also, I forgot to provoke there. What exactly happens? I provoked after the cast, but we both still got hit, so...
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just so you don't take the same kind of damage 2 times in a row. So you're gonna get hit twice regardless.
Okay.
And people understand going west and east, right? Because Group 1 goes west, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I just went the wrong direction. Just
Hey,
zoned
you're
out.
just stinky. Yeah, and I'm training myself to follow the tethers too hard.
Because I start second guessing myself, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong side.
Yeah, it's just like none of us have muscle memory of where to go.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get her eventually.
Mm. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Oops. There we go. It's okay. So, does mean I'm gonna get one less cast though, that's not good.
The raid wide.
Crush. Gnome.
Stacks. Stacks. Stack up. Cast. Fire water. To the right side. Correct side, I mean. Buster. Nice. Raid wide. Shiva will be a big damage on the next cast. Mitigation. Slide to stack. Spread. Knockback.
Hmm.
Alright, go ahead and jump.
Those are wide.
Yes, sir.
Does anyone not know why they died?
I assume I got hit by an icicle.
Yeah, the amount of healing required is crazy. I'm almost out of mana a lot of these fights.
I'm definitely going to make sure to
So,
hold
I
that.
think I'm going like the right direction every time. I think I go in towards the boss, but counterclockwise. But there's always someone there. I don't know if we're still ironing that out or if I need to like change my angle a little bit. Or
What do you mean? There? Oh, for the Shiva spread.
yeah,
I died because my HP was 0.
I think what I've seen a lot of melee do with gap closers and tanks is they'll go to basically where the healer goes and then just use a gap closer to go in to like
Yeah.
the proper position.
I'll try that and see if it works out this time.
So the safe spot's not always going to be straight north-south, and I noticed that we had... So the north group, we take the space in between C and 1, do we? If that
Yep.
turns out to... Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I did it right. Because I
Yeah.
saw people I didn't normally see.
I think you basically just look towards east or west wherever you're assigned and then keep scanning clockwise until you see an open spot.
Yeah, it's a really good algorithm.
I'm not gonna... I didn't have to at you. You didn't have to admit to it.
Also, I realize it's 5 OGCDs because I have to provoke too. Did my health feel kind of stable? I might try to cut one of those out if possible.
Your health was pretty good up until Shiva, and then I need to figure out how to heal Shiva.
Your health was pretty good till you died.
This fight is very much like I just need to learn how to be a healer. That's how I feel right now.
I think what we can do is right after the stack markers go off, we can kind of move in the middle for some AoE healing for all that craziness.
Yeah. Raid wide.
We're doing the fancy version.
This is Shiva, so these are spreads.
Alright, spread.
Free spread. Fire lightning. Red. Jump. Not worth it.
You can't hit me with a tank buster. I'll kill myself first.
Alright. Questions or go again?
We gotta figure something out for that, but I don't know how.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, lightning is like, is it down the middle or is it inside of the boss?
Lightning is a point blank bigger than the boss's hitbox.
Or no,
So
not
it's
lightning.
way out.
Well, water's the one I'm confused about.
Water,
water
is the
is
west
north-
and east sides.
Yeah.
The middle third is safe.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got it.
I mean, these openers have been pretty scuffed, but I'm not worried about openers yet.
Raid wide.
Nope. Nope, screwed that up. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Shiva spread.
This is gonna be spreads. Spread. Fire lightning.
soon as the
Right.
cast bar finishes, you can start moving.
Nope. Raven.
If we lose.
Nice tank.
Ez! We didn't get you hit.
Raid wide. Next is Shiva. Next cast bar is mitigation.
So try to get as close to the center as possible so we're all sort of stacked up when we do slide.
Great suggestion.
Just try to move one quick, clean slide. That was a bad slide.
Knock back.
Oh, that was realistic.
So I think you guys can keep going if we want, I guess. So next is gonna be Titan, and we're just gonna instantly die anyways. But like whatever.
Yeah. Deleted.
Amazing.
Deleted.
Oh, don't have the mana. Now I do. So
First is big raid wide.
Titan is going to be another heavy hitting raid wide where we need to be topped off.
Memories of
And then
Not
it's,
happening.
we gotta do the colored, do shapes again.
My head button didn't even move.
And then we would have 3 series of our old friends, the Titan mechanics.
That's good.
And you guys can jump off. We're gonna fail. Yeah.
Ugh.
It's crazy because I think we need everyone to be alive like this or we just instantly wipe. What is even happening, Mary?
Okay.
Sloppy.
Sloppy.
After the spread that comes after the icy slidey stack part,
Yeah,
can we try and all group in the middle before we run out to knock back immune and tether so that we can pump a couple heals out? Because that's like stack damage and then knockback damage and then icicle damage, and
Yeah.
people like die from that if we don't have time to heal people.
yes. So that's what we'll do. So,
So
we'll
as your fake melee, I just need to point out I do not have a gap closer. So when I slide in, I'm either going all the way out or all the way in. So we've got a bit of a...
Can you get
Like, I can get to my location if I do what they do in the video.
I don't know what you mean by that.
So in the video, they... You know, we start in the center, we split to north-south, through the stack, and then from the stack, I go clockwise to the inner location.
Yes, that's what we should be doing.
Right. Although there always seems to be somebody there.
Yeah, no, I messed that one up. I don't know if that hurt you, but this time I went counterclockwise instead
Alright,
of
and
clockwise.
so I can't do anything until after that, basically. So if there's anything we were trying to do in between those steps, I can't. Because I just don't have the right movement.
No, what I was saying is immediately after that.
So after
Once
we
the
go
ice
there.
is gone.
We need to, yeah, so once the ice is gone, after that, after all the spread point blank AoEs go off,
Oh, okay.
if we can all get back to the center for like a couple of quick AoE heals, because like I will probably pop like neutral sec there too to get extra healing off.
Yeah.
I would like to have a star in the middle maybe ready to go off if I can figure out the timing for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Icicles
try and
suck.
figure out an asylum Flatus Rapture. I don't know. But yeah, so yes, so we slide, stack, spread, our things go off, then we move to middle, we get probably a GCD of healing off, and then we go to a safe spot. It's not actually that different, it's just a different vector to moving to the safe spot, so it should be pretty easy.
And then also, Ezreal, what killed you on in the Shiva part? Because I know we were spread enough, otherwise I would have died too. Like, I didn't have damage down or anything, so...
The first, in that last pull,
Yeah.
I
It's just not enough health?
think I got clipped by the fire AoE from the dual element part. If I'm remembering the right pull. It's kind of all blurring together. But if it wasn't that, then maybe it was just... Or are you talking about the line AoE from the icicles?
No, way before that.
Okay, then yeah, it was probably that I was maybe not quite in the right spot and got hit by the elements part. Maybe.
If it's a systematic problem, we can look at VODs, but if it was just a one-off death, it probably doesn't matter.
Hey, Wall, real quick, you said you were going counterclockwise and keep running into Mary?
I don't know for sure. I just know that I've not done it correctly once. I don't think so.
If people keep dying, we'll like if the same thing happens this poll, let's pause and VOD review and see who is moving wrong.
Because you are supposed to be.
Yeah. I think I did like reverse psychology on myself.
Never to be parted.
Let's get the opener right this time at least.
Wait, what?
There we go. Much better. Shiva. Okay, spreads.
This is gonna be spreads. Spread.
Okay.
Fire lightning. Spread. Yep. Next is Tank Buster. Whatever you just did, that was great, Law. That little damage was amazing. Raid wide. Shiva. Group in middle. Mitigation. Red. Spread. Alright, jump. Well, you lost healers.
I angled wrong and slid off the edge.
Okay.
I think Lena went to my spot, right, Lena? Or did I go the wrong way?
clockwise, right?
Yeah, I went the wrong way. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm guessing the healer that was supposed to be behind me is you, Raz?
It should be me, yeah. I've been going the wrong way. I'm an idiot.
Okay. And then I did run into Mary then.
Yeah, but I do think we're doing it right. We just go so far we overlap.
Yeah, so I think what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to use my gap closer. I'm supposed to not go where I can because I'll overshoot. So I go where the healer kind of goes, and then I'm just not remembering to do the gap closer thing, which I think angles me better, which might give us enough room to not kill each other.
The
Try.
alternative is could Mary like the other thing that could happen is Mary could move twice and be like the full 90 degrees from the original.
Well, that's
space
what I
pod.
did to keep us from dying that time.
Yeah, I'll try to do things to make it work to where you don't have to do that, but I'll have to
We'll
see it.
see
to,
what
like-
we can do.
Yeah.
I have a sneaky idea.
Uh-oh.
For when we do our initial slide out, you angle yourself a little to the left so you're further from where you have been going. So you're a
Ooh.
little closer.
That's a good
Does that
idea.
make sense?
The
Yeah.
danger is that if you do it more than like a degree or two, you're going to miss the soak.
Please. Simple geometry.
Alright, Godspeed. And I know that I've been consistently doing that wrong, because left, right, clockwise, counterclockwise, east, west, I just can't do it. I'm an idiot. So.
Yeah, buddy.
Joined as one, never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Fade wide.
There we go. Tito.
Stacks. Back into the cardinal. Why is it DC?
Water wind.
Yep. Tank Buster. That was crazy. For a minute, the boss just despawned for me. That was really weird. Damn it.
Connection's a little funky, actually. I wonder if the server's getting that one.
Back middle. Negation. Go mid.
Gorgeous.
Now spread. Knockback immune.
Oh,
Pretty good, honestly.
that's
Yeah,
so
I
much
just knocked
damage,
down
though.
Knocked back immune a little too early, and yeah.
I don't have anything for this.
So we still can't do Titan because we need literally everyone alive. We can jump.
That was like 5 people alive as opposed to 2, so.
Yeah, that was a vast improvement, and the spread placements were correct because I went to the right place this time.
And I didn't kill you, why?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to not do the gap closer thing and see if it works, because just gives you one extra DCD if it does. Because it looks like we were so far away that it would have been fine. But...
Man. This is true rating. We're gonna prog the same 3 things for the entire night. I think we'll get
About
to
2 or
into
3 more
Titan.
pulls and we'll take a break.
I think we'll get into Titan before the night's over.
Joined as one, never to be parted. Unbound by past or future.
stacks. Stack an inner cardinal. Fire lightning. These are stacks.
Stay put.
Nice.
Fantastic.
There we go.
Fade black. Back under boss. You have a fair while to stack under the boss, so if you haven't passed or whatever, you don't need to stress about it. Mitigation. Middle for heals. Knockback.
One of the icicles looks like it just did a big alien explosion.
Probably because the person who was tethered to died. Alright. So, we're dead. We can jump. No point trying to learn Titan when we're doomed to do it wrong. Does anyone know why they died during the Shiva part? Was it
Nope.
simply lack of healing?
Might be.
I thought we topped everyone off, but
But all of the DPS were dead.
yeah, that was weird. I don't know why the healers would have lived and the DPS didn't.
Now it's okay to cross the icicles, right?
Yeah, you just have
As
to make
long
sure
as
the
the
line
line
is.
doesn't intersect with another person.
And someone died before the icicles.
Yeah, I died before the icicles.
Why did you die?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. So after we
Things
stack
to
the
ask
middle,
people. Why
we
did
have
you
the,
die?
when we go to our safe zones,
God.
the AoE circles on the edges already disappeared.
So
You have to go to safe area first, and then go to your position, because there's going to be 2 safe areas in the arena.
Okay, so the circles aren't on yet. I think I just moved into the circles then.
there's like lots of circles in that phase, so I genuinely don't remember. You just go to the place where there aren't circles.
Okay.
The circle is going to appear when you get there, but it's the last circle to go off.
Basically, it's going to be almost the same. Like, remember when we slide to stack together, and how there's like a bajillion circles and then 2 spots that are empty? It's going to be that exact same pattern, but it will probably be rotated.
Right, my confusion is that I thought those circles had disappeared already, but I think so. I walked into an area that still had circles. So I think
Gotcha.
that's what mattered.
Alright.
Oh, and make sure your tether's purple and not pink.
Yeah, it looks like a purple lightning bolt. That means it's safe. If it's like kind of pink arrows that are emanating from the center of the tether, that is an indication that you need to spread further.
Same thing for 3 hours. It's like watching speedrunners.
Raid wide.
So many buffs.
Very you might want to save your Addle for the Diamond Frost. I think that hits a little harder than the Maleficium or whatever it's called.
Alright. The Shiva opening.
Yeah.
So these are going to be spreads. Spread. Air, water, and spread. Spread. Next thing.
Nice. So I will hold here. That means I might be able to use that on the first one, not to time it.
Back under the boss, but take your time. With cast, we want to mitigate. Oh.
I tried to salvage it.
Mid. Knockback immune. Red. Alright. Things got messy because it
What
was
was
the first time
that?
we've ever seen it directly east-west safe spots, so people got confused.
Oh, okay.
Silly.
I'll just
Silly
keep going.
geese.
Yeah, my brain said I don't go to where I normally go, so I go clockwise, and that was like, wait, no, it's actually counterclockwise.
Alright.
Just look at B or C and then judge from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Wa and Koa, you would have gone to C and then...
Yeah.
Alright. You and me, Lena, we lived.
And then I had two icicles on me, and I couldn't get one to like get far enough, so I had to jump off the edge just to get it
I
to.
saw that. I saw someone going across like the rim and then they just fell.
I couldn't get it long enough. I kept going, and then I ran out of room to go.
Joined as one, never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Blade wide.
I should be able to do this assignment.
We shall clear your memory from you.
There's gonna be stacks. Stacks.
And they will be your undoing.
Lightning water. Stack.
I mixed up the elements. I was going to fire, lightning, not water, lightning.
Ooh.
Oh, so I exploded twice. That's why I died. Okay, makes sense. Alright.
What is air?
Air is, they are cleaves down each of the cardinals, therefore you stand in the intercardinals.
Should we just go break now?
Oh, break, yeah. Good point. Canceling. Let's take a break. Alright, so we'll be back in 10 minutes, so 9:42. Peace.
if we don't say anything, it's like it never happened. Since I'm East Coast, it's already over for me, but I have to check on you guys. Did you remember?
What?
Did you remember?
Remember what?
The 21st night of September.
I did not. Did that guy do that video again this year? Should look.
Yeah, I think he did.
It's like, I know the song more from that at this point than anything else.
Oh no, Lena, now I want to know what you were thinking. What did you remember? Please, I have a much higher standard for comedy.
Jesus Christ.
I am a proud connoisseur of these nuts.
Alright, we can go. Az just said he was ready.
Alright.
I just ignore you at this point. God damn it, Lena. Uh...
Well,
Anything to talk about? Alright. Let's go!
wee
Okie dokie.
wahoo.
I think at this point, our goal for tonight should just be to get through Titan. I think that'll be a pretty good night.
I think it 2 Titan comes first. Those icicles got me confused.
Joined as one, never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Raid wide?
That was slow, apparently. Or I did something else wrong.
We shall hear your memories crumble.
These are gonna be spreads.
Gross.
Spread.
And they will be your undoing.
Butter. Here. Spread. Poison. That's like the hardest one, by the way.
No.
Rest in peace, Koa.
We're out of people.
Raid wide. I'm not really sure it's worth continuing, because we can't res it.
What a pull. First pull.
I'm trying to hard res Lena.
Oh, yeah, we're about to do Shiva,
Yeah,
aren't
10
we?
seconds.
Memories of ice.
Yes, I do have exactly enough time to addle this and the first one. Okay. Good to know. can watch this.
Knockback. Red. For ice pulls.
Okay, so it is people being dead ahead of time. It's nice to be able to sit on the floor and watch.
Is that what's causing so much
Yes.
chaos?
And also, it was good we kept going. I can addle the first thing and hit Diamond Dust.
Yeah, so during break, I'm gonna post this in chat. I found an image with a timeline of stuff because I was trying to time out some of my healing cooldowns. I'm just gonna throw the image in the E12S thing. So that's a timeline of all the abilities, which is pretty nice.
Oh, heck yeah.
We can plan stuff out, but we can look at that probably before tomorrow. Anything to talk about, or do we pull?
Nah, that last one was just cursed.
Yeah, we still haven't done a clean Shiva yet. I really struggle to find the safe spots in the water-air combo. Like, it's easy when I look at an image of it. Not so good to me.
Joined as one. Never to be parted. Unbound
That one, I'm just lucky to be on the Greg side.
in this single perfect moment.
Fade wide.
Yeah, I must have done something wrong last time.
We shall hear your memory crumble.
There's gonna be spreads. Spread.
And they will be your undoing.
Lightning air. There's spreads. Tank buster.
Yeah, I'm not doing great in DPS, but we're still alive.
Also needs to defensive on mine. So.
Mostly.
We got the range. Back into the middle and you're on time. Mitigate this. Wide stack. Red.
Not
Back middle. Out. Knockback.
My knockback.
Oh, I think if people at all, I think do the other icicles target other people?
Yeah, if anyone dies, something like happens. You can so we just have to get it clean.
I'm not
So-
sure what kills people, but if one person is dead, other people guaranteed die. I'm not sure typically what it is, whether it's the icicles explode or whether they target other people, but it guarantees deaths. So we just need to not die during the Shiva phase. I don't know why we lose someone literally every pull. Do people know why they're dying? Because we've gotten pretty good at healing everyone. I don't quite understand why everyone keeps dying.
Might be staying in circles longer than they should, and then they disappear,
maybe.
get snapshotted into them, and die.
Alright.
So
Let
just-
lose up if you've been dying to that, just lose uptime. Like stop DPSing. It's totally fine. We just need the learning phase.
Yeah, I'm pretty much not even bothering with optimization right now, because I just need to know where I can stand.
Joined as one, never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Wait, what?
Oh, I grouped it. Oh well, we've been surviving this.
We shall pray for memory.
Get the spreads. Get the spread.
Every time.
Air lightning. Spread. Buster.
I guess I can just stand right here right away.
Forgetting what kind of volume you have and under Shiva in your own time. She's not Shiva, but whatever. Mitigation. Mitigation. This cast, not the last one. I'm stupid. Red. Back middle. Now go out. Knock back.
Yeah. Oh.
Losing. Still losing people.
Yeah. I
Why,
think I saved
just jump
yours.
off. What are we doing wrong?
I don't know if it's anything we're doing wrong. It's just the knockback damage comes in, everyone gets low, and they just stand there until I guess the icicle damage comes in, and then they die. It just seems like it's just damage from the knockback. If it's
That's weird because I'm a healer. I should have some of the lowest HP in the group, but I'm not dying.
It could be that like certain people aren't catching the edges of the AOE's or something.
Yeah, but it's tuned around your magic
But if we
defense.
check
That's
the
why
VOD,
there's so much
like we were
magic
like
damage,
3 people
actually.
who were like 20% just sitting at 25%. I think we were all alive for icicles. It was just
Yeah,
like,
we were all alive, but Lena, me, and Ezreal both died.
That
to
ate my mana ward to
pierced.
keep me up.
I got a little too close and my tether changed back at the last second, like right before they went off. So that at least for me, but I wasn't looking at it.
All right, I'm actually gonna let's
Hey,
look
good work,
bot
Bacon.
review. This is getting pretty weird, frankly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
He's done it. And he botters.
yeah, knockback damage happens. We're all low. Some people just sit low, and then like there's just no way they survive that anyway.
probably time to use second win, I guess. I don't know.
Then why do I live?
Okay, so I'm looking at it right before the icicles go off. Greg's at like 30%, Lena's at 30%, Pez is at half with a little bit of shield.
I heal
Yeah,
myself.
you go up to like 80% health right before the
I
icicles.
must be doing because it's partially muscle memory. I must be doing a point blank heal and just not catching everyone in it.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay, so can we get, after the knockback, can we get everyone in the middle again? Can we go, like, ice slide stack, spread, stack middle for heal, go safe spot, and go middle again for another heal, and then spread for icicles?
I mean,
Is there enough time to spread after that?
I think so?
I'm
Can we
trying
just
to.
try it?
I'm looking at the VOD maybe to see.
In MT3, that's what they do, and they'll, instead of using the knockback prevention, they'll use the knockback to go away from the crystal or the icicle.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that. It seems more prone to failure, but we could definitely try.
If we're going in the middle,
Yeah, so basically what that would look like is you run into the middle, and when
at
you would
that.
normally push your knockback is when you
Look at that viewer number jump
when you
while
get
they
healed,
rewatch
and
the
you just
video.
have to aim yourself not to end up in a circle and then adjust from there.
Algorithm, look.
It
Or-
feels
but
jank as hell, but we could try it.
it gives healers all the uptime they could need, so
Yeah. Either that or I'm just not using my kit properly.
Like I would know.
Alright, well, let's just try that. So we'll go into the middle again and try and get heals off.
Except tanks. I think tanks can stay, at least, so we'll be pre-positioned. Because
Yeah.
we're not going to die to it.
I don't want to say ignore our health bars, but we're pretty safe. So
Yeah, it does barely does any damage to it.
Okay. Well, yeah, Saba might be nice. I don't know.
Joined as one, never to be parted, unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Read wide.
We shall play your memory.
They're gonna be stacked.
Put this part down.
Stack.
Thundercloud.
Oh, move way too quick, sorry.
Air water. Stack again.
I just don't have to move for the next while.
Buster. That's my fault. I'm just not. Wait. Shiva in your own time.
Memories of ice.
Mitigation.
Oops. Shoot. I will mitigate something else then. Oh, this is gonna be tight. Oh.
so you go mid here. Don't knock back immune and get knocked safe.
Oh, I'm
something
dead.
like that. I would. When that did the mute, we didn't have everyone alive, so there wasn't just that like last second panic as much as it could have been. But
I think I fucked up like 5 separate times in those 2 minutes. So
Well, I mean, I can use mana warp to keep myself alive during that, so I won't worry about it too much. I can play like the tanks. I would much rather not have to think about knockback during that. And then I'll end up getting myself killed, but hey.
I keep
It's
using
called
Benediction
science.
on Gnome after the first hit, and then he just immediately goes back down to 1 HP. I'm like, Damn it! Every single
Really?
time.
Alrighty. Heh. Ow!
Probably deserves it.
Wait, wait.
Stacks. Snacks.
Back on your cardinal. Water lightning.
Quick think.
Back.
I'm a moron.
Sorry, I should just leave the first raise to you, but I don't know. Your boss in your own time.
Memories of ice.
Creation.
There we go.
Red.
Yeah, you were safe there.
Raising. Save. Knockback.
Make it over?
Yeah, I didn't heal off because I was trying to raise.
I mean, we exploded, so.
Is that enough time for you guys to get an extra heal off or something to keep people topped? Or?
Yeah, I autopiloted, used it to raise Ez instead of healing, so I tried to save one person and therefore sacrificed literally everybody else. Just a poor prioritization.
Yeah, this is a tough one. It's gonna actually test whether we can do it at all. If we know what we're doing. Okay, get this on. I'm not planning the pot until day 3. I mean, I'd love to sooner, but
Joined as one.
yep.
Never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Very wide. Stack. Back on the cardinal. Uh-oh, lemons.
And they will be your undoing.
Fire lightning. Back.
Interesting.
Busters.
And
Big way.
Ultimate stuff.
Back under in your own time.
Memories of ice.
Negation.
Hmm. I mean, there was no surviving that.
Jump until Lena can get back.
Sorry guys, I'm just in queue right now.
No worries. We would have died anyways because I went right off the edge.
I managed to get myself clipped too, because I trusted my teleport. I need to remember that teleporting to Greg actually puts me in front of Greg.
What do you want me to face?
Oh, it doesn't matter. What matters is that I remember that when I stop moving, I can just move my boots a little more. Or I can use one of the other people in our stat group. Slow it down a little bit. There we go. Now I won't get hit.
Never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Very wide.
Of course, Thundercloud procs right then.
Stacks. Stack an inner cardinal. Water lightning. Stack.
Now I get to stay right here. Let's go.
Tank buster.
I ain't scared of no tank buster. Because there's no cleave.
Fade wide. Back under in your own time.
Memories of ice.
Negation. Back middle. Out. Not bad. Middle. Red.
Hmm.
I was looking at the wrong popsicle.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, the going back to the middle for the heal is definitely pretty tight.
I just have to remember to get like actually in the middle. I was like on the edge of her like circle, and that was not far
I
in.
really should not worry
But
so much
otherwise,
about
it
that.
seems very simple enough for melee. But
Do we have? Is somebody doing Troubadour or Shield Samba for the knockback?
I'm trying, yeah. I'm trying to line it up properly.
So,
So I should dump.
And then
what are
does
the
it
what are the
last-
cooldowns on
ammo
those?
on the-
Yeah, like
Is
does
it-
it last long enough to go through both
It's
of those
not a
hits,
big
or is it
spot.
like just a couple seconds?
It lasts 15 seconds with a 2-minute cooldown.
So the knockback is at 2:17 into the fight.
Mhm.
How long is that? A 120-second cooldown?
Yep.
So you theoretically could use it on the opening raid wide, the obliteration, and have it ready for the
That was
knockback. It'd be
90.
really tight though.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do.
Okay.
Game's rough.
Do those stack?
Do
Nope.
we have what's the warrior shield one? Shake it off. Is that ready for when we group up together in the middle too? Or
I was using that for the Shiva, but I can use it for the other thing.
I think the Shiva's been okay. Maybe try it on.
Okay.
Never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Raid wide.
Yeah, during turn there's a little rough, but it's not bad. Okay. Easy mode. Keto,
Stacks.
my favorite.
Stack. Water fire. Stack.
And hold still.
Tank buster. Raid wide. Under the boss in your own time.
Memories of ice.
Negation. Look the heals. Go for heals again. Did we lose someone due to lack of healing, or did they die from something else? Alright, just jump.
I was trying to get Heart of Light with it there. I needed to push it a few seconds earlier.
Oh my God, somebody.
I was focused on that, and I might have been too close to someone. It doesn't splash you if you get hit by an obstacle, right? It's not
Like, we are going, like, immediately after this is a series of titans that are also going to require mitigation. So if it's, like, super tight, just don't bother, because we'll need it
Okay.
again within the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, I've got Troubadour up then. I may not hit everybody, but it's up.
Yeah, my Samba isn't hitting everyone when I pop it during Shiva, so should I pop it at Diamond Dust or the AoE stack hit?
Can you get it to do Diamond Dust and the slide AoEs? Does the timing work out to hit both of those?
Yes.
I think
It
that's
just
probab-
won't. Yeah, it just won't work for the knockback.
Yeah, but I don't. Does that stack with Troubadour?
Nope.
They don't.
Yeah, so it better to do it for Lena be the first, like the Diamond Dust and the slide stacks, and then Greg for the second thing.
Sounds good.
Alright. Why is it always Shiva? Shiva is ass.
Pretty sure that's mostly titty.
I mean, why is it always Shiva that kills us?
My homies hate Shiva.
Joined as one, never to be parted, unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Great wide.
Plenty of time.
We shall hear your memories from
Shiva, these are spreads. Free spread.
and there will be your undoing.
Lightning water. Go now. Spread. Reaping law.
This is going to be really hard.
Uh-oh. Well, goodbye, everybody.
Oh, it doesn't hit me at all. Never mind.
Okay, raid wide. Sorry, Koa. Let's just jump. Why bother trying to res people over and over?
So you can't get DMCA'd for music if it's not recognizable because you suck at singing.
For science, I'm gonna try something real quick. I got some of you, but not all of you. Yeah, okay. I just needed to see how the range on that is. I've been trying to kill myself to make sure I'm in range, and it's not worth it.
Yeah, I've been trying to use Troubadour when we're all in the middle, getting grouping up for heals and then spreading out.
Joined as one, never to be parted,
Armed as one.
future in this single perfect moment.
Raid wide.
We shall hear your memories from
Titan, these are stacks. Back on the Cardinal.
and there will be your undoing.
Lightning Wen. Raid wide. Sorry, Tank Buster. Now raid wide. Underboss in your own time.
Memories of ice
slid off. Oh, never mind.
One middle.
We're good so far. Yeah, baby. Ooh. Oh, the troubadour helped. Well, hey, the troubadour's working.
Save
Yeah,
me,
other
gotta skin
than-
my teeth.
Other
I just
than
didn't-
my sure cast running out a little too early, it seemed like people's health were doing a little better than that.
Yeah, I think we were healing enough. I just didn't identify. I was like just trying to find my tether, and my character model was perfectly blocking it. So I was just. Alright.
I'll be happy if we just get a clean Shiva. Welcome to real content. You must be this tall to enter. Sucks to be Lala.
Joined as one, never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Great light.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna happen. Savage.
There are
Yeah.
stacks. They're here. Great light.
We're gonna let the CM miss what it actually is. No.
Do the boss in your own time.
Memories of ice.
Get this as best we can. Middle heals. Middle again for heals. Where healers are gone again.
At least everyone else lives. That's frog, I think.
Yeah, we're doing it right.
I keep fucking up something about the sure cast timing. I don't know why. Like it keeps running off like feels like a fraction of a second, like right before the knockback happens.
Yeah, I was trying to not do the sure cast, and it's just fucking me up every single time, so I'm gonna be doing it moving forward.
I mean, I don't think there's anything else we need that cooldown.
Keep trying to
for.
do what somebody suggested of like using the knockback to spread your tether, and all it ever does is push me into like I somehow always manage to get clipped by the one circle AoE that's left.
Let me get hit.
Joined as one,
No, we're getting better.
never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Wide. Stacks. Water.
Almost screwed up.
Big wide. Boss in your own time. Nation. Middle. Knockback. Middle. Okay, we have this. Just get me up and we're good. Alright, tight. One more raid wide.
I got nothing for it.
There'll be another big raid wide in a moment.
I'm looking at my usual stuff, so.
Big raid wide. Alright, do your best to remember the picture.
I did not remember the picture.
Yeah, I would be shocked if we remembered the picture 2.5 hours in. But
I was like furiously clicking through the Discord. Like, ah, we made it! Oh no!
Pull it up!
I think we probably shouldn't worry about Titan. Let's pull a couple more times and actually get through Shiva with nobody dying. Because I'd still died in that because I am an idiot. So. I think we need to still heal more in after the knockback because that's still why I died. I just didn't have enough HP.
I've got it pulled up in my second monitor just in case. Although the picture kind of confuses me, not gonna lie.
Joined as one, never to be parted. Unbound by past fortune.
Yeah, you haven't done Titan, so you don't probably remember those markers.
Nope.
Raid wide.
We shall hear your memories from
Doing your stacks.
Yes. Stack me, daddy.
Fire water. Buster. Do it again. Under in your own time.
Memories of ice.
Negation.
I forgot.
Fine. Knock back. Middle. Spread. Next, jump. Alright, let's keep doing this.
Bicycles for 300 years.
Joined as one. Never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this simple perfect moment.
Big way.
Don't worry about it.
We shall call your memories strongly.
Titans, these are stacks.
And they will eat your undoing.
Water, air. Thanks, Buster.
Reposition.
Big way. Put the boss in their own time.
Memories of ice.
Ooh.
Mid. Big spot. Knock back.
Nice. Oh no. Oh yes.
Pull up to church.
Yeah.
Alright. Got It's me chart.
Heavy hitting every way coming.
It's me chart. Yeah, we're not going to get to do very much ley lines. I'm sorry, I'm going to leave you on cooldown for now. Alright, what have I got? Yellow. Yellow is this one. Well, damage down, I guess.
Can't res. Alright, we're dead.
Cool.
You can try to practice, but it doesn't blow up.
Now, we want to grab the bombs with those things, or do we still want to stay away from the bombs?
We want to grab the bombs with them.
Okay.
Yeah, basically your marker decides what's the bomb gonna do.
Oh. Yeah, I just want to make sure you want to tether your marker to it then.
You do, yeah. It's actually the marker decides how the marker blows up, but the marker blowing up also destroys the bomb. If you do not destroy a bomb with one of the markers, then it explodes and wipes the raid.
Interesting.
Alright. I have to look up more
What do we
times.
got there?
Call it a night.
No. Sucks to be all these losers who eat chicken. I get to have an irresistibly soft and airy confectionery made from whipped Twilight apple puree. Oh.
Joined as one, never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in
Yeah. Don't you ever get tired of saying that?
Diva, spreads.
Spread. Can't spread.
Red.
and they will be your undoing.
Lightning fire. I'm gonna spread at the end of cast bar. Go now. Tank Buster next. A hard raise Mary.
Oh, goodbye, Koa.
Oh, I see what happened. I'm sorry. That was me.
Whoa!
Oh!
I just got tank busted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buster, I hardly knew her.
That was I was trying to salvage last pull. Gnome died, didn't need to get an aggro, so I turned off instinct. Thought I turned it back on, never did, so
No worries.
I need to remember to put in more. Man. Oh. No.
Never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment. We shall call your memories from you.
Diva, these are spreads. Spread.
And they will be your undoing.
Lightning air. Bust.
is good. I'm reaching the point where I can time the fight based on which abilities I have up.
Right.
Becoming consistent. Learning.
Under the boss in your own time.
Memories of ice.
Good light.
Not even close.
Knock back, go to mid.
Nice. So, the last one. But nice.
That was my tether.
Fade wide, mitigate as much as you can.
I just burned it all. Health bar.
Heavy hitting raid wide. Open up that image, baby. Middle. Middle again. Raising as. Probably gonna die. It works correct.
Yeah, now you're done. I need to be over here. Boom.
Middle. Not bad.
Technically,
If you
prog.
die, but like not bad at all.
Well, with the goal of get through Titan.
Must you interfere?
I consider that a success for the night. Alright, so we have a few casts of normal casting and then stocking of primals. And then it is statues. So does so the only death we had in Shiva was a tether, right?
Yeah, I was a little too close, I think, because I still had the arrows.
Do you think that's because we're still taking too long to heal, or was it just, or you think you could, like, do you think we're okay with our current pattern?
I think we're okay so far.
Okay.
It might have just been bad
That's
luck. on
actually a
which
pretty good
tether
run
I
for me,
got,
right up there
slash,
until
like,
the
maybe just not
till the
starting
bombs.
Yeah, it would be really sweet if we could be really clean up to Shiva, so I don't have to use my Asylum to get people topped off before raid wides. If we have Asylum for Shiva, we should be golden.
We'll get there. Someday.
Who was it that said they managed to get through Shiva in like 2 or 3 ports? I'm jealous of whoever that was.
Never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Raid wide? Shiva, these are spreads.
Yuck.
Spread. Water lightning. wide. The boss in your own time.
Memories of life.
Negate it if you can.
Mitigate it.
The middle for heals. Knock back. Heals. Spread.
Oh my god, Lena, that was incredible.
I know.
I'm just gonna double down on that. Please heal me. More damage.
Up your images, boys.
Here we go, here we go. JPEG time.
Memories of all.
Fade wide.
So I can actually put you right on here, ley lines. Orange.
Metal. Raising Greg.
My bad, Greg. I got B and G confused.
We need to make sure DPS and tanks are going to the correct side. I think I was on the right side.
So
See-
for for the second bombs, you should have been on C,
I'm a big dump.
basically.
Yeah. I think
Orange
Koa
to
was
B,
with us, which is why I was
yellow to
confused.
A, blue to G.
I also know that we had a blue in the wrong spot. I think it was on
Yeah,
S.
I was the blue. I honestly just forgot what the picture was and where to
Yeah,
click.
no worries.
Was I not supposed to be on C if I have an orange?
If you are a DPS with orange in the second round, you should be on the on B beta.
Oh,
So,
right.
Koa, us DPS were pretty much always on the BA side of the arena. Unless it's a north-south.
Passes.
The only really hard part is in the second one, the blues can be assigned to literally anybody. There's no way to like easily assign 8 people's worth of flex, so you just have to juke each other out and go for the best.
I see.
I looked online for someone to like have an algorithm for that, and it was like
There's
a
the word.
paragraph long
There's the word.
of like if-then statements, and I'm just like, let's not try that.
Wait, can you cancel for a sec?
Yes, I'm canceling.
Okay. So here, it might be too early to talk about this, but just as a small proposal, if after the first set of bombs, as we come back to the middle for heals, we just kind of try to vaguely line up in a vertical
What
line.
kind of dumb dances do I even have?
Like, not necessarily with assigned positions, but just kind of try to get as close to a vertical line as we can. That way, like,
But I
whoever
don't
has
really
the
have any
higher
dances.
blue goes north, whoever has the lower blue goes south. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad idea. It's a pretty good idea. I'll go so far as to say it's a great idea. Let's do that.
Wait, what are we doing?
The only thing that could go wrong is like the two blues end up like almost on top of each other with a messy stack, and then kind of just goes back to normal. But I mean, at that point,
but-
it's not like we lose anything.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it can work.
it is a statistical advantage.
Yeah.
Alright. Probably last pull. I don't think we can fit in 2.
Last one, because we're gonna kill it.
True.
Yeah, we are going to one-shot the rest of Phase 1 and then kill Oracle Darkness. First try.
all in.
Oh, well, in that case, I guess I'll pot.
Wait, you haven't been potting?
See, that's why we're gonna
Pot
clear this
every
time.
pull. Actually, actually, unironically, potting might make this way easier because it'll actually wildly manipulate.
Never to be parted.
Alright, do it.
Past all future in this single perfect moment.
Wait. Right, these are stacks.
And they will
They're lightning. Thanks, Buster. Leg. Put a boss in your own time.
memories of fights.
Little heals. I'm back. Heals. Amazing.
When is the pot gonna be back up?
Your image is open.
Memories of all.
Grade wide. Middle. Line.
I totally fucked that up.
Amazing. We're done. Try and just do it for practice. Try and identify where you need to go.
That's a corpse.
Yep.
And we exploded.
Every time we've gotten this far up until now, I've gotten the yellow one, and this time I got an orange, and it totally.
We technically have time for one more pull since we're not going to get further than that, so let's go ahead and get one more in.
Alright. Shiva's cleaner every time. And the DPS gets better.
When this
for each
boss's health
member.
reaches 0, is that when phase 2 starts?
0.1, but yeah.
Joined as one. Never to be parted.
We're not going to skip anything interesting. Like, we'll probably skip like a single cast, maybe a single stock, and like that's it. Big win.
So,
We shall hear your memories.
spreads.
Spread. Spread.
And they will
monsters. Fade wide. Good boss in your own time.
Memories of ice.
Not back. Yes. Alright, we're done.
Sorry, I couldn't figure out where the safe spot was on that one.
And I'm dead.
That's fine. I mean, we've been doing this for 3 hours, so. Alright. So that was Shiva, and we've seen Titan, though we haven't cleaned it up yet. So for tomorrow, we should expect. I would not bother looking up anything about Oracle of Darkness. I do not think we will see her tomorrow, or if we will, we'll see her with like 5 minutes left on the clock. Or
Yeah.
something. So look up Titan, look up statues, look up lions. Other than that,
Didn't
I
even
think,
get to the lions.
leave Oracle of Darkness for probably next week, honestly.
Sag.
Great Jorb.
Yes, good job, everybody. Yeah. Have a nice night, y'all.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night and night.
All right, that's that. I guess we are wrapped up.
I'm not tired at all. Fuck.
Didn't even get to lions. It's just oh well.
But I need to sleep. Oh god. Wait, Mom, will you sing me a lullaby?
I'll read you a bedtime story.
Okay, I'm tired now, thanks.
You're welcome. Good night.